Alright, last video of the night. Storyline Have a Heart quest given to us by Guthjohn. To the east of Nuvi's leavings. Like the mine tunnels that we were just in. Here we go. I wouldn't believe it if I had not seen it for myself. Before you set it in the Talos, would you take it to Magnus? For 3 long years he's believed she died for nothing. He must know the truth, that her sacrifice was not in vain. We'll take it straight to him. You have my word. Oh, sorry, Thancred. We'll take it straight to him. You have my word. Thank you, Guthjohn, for all your help. Guthjohn gives a wave. Right then, let's not keep everyone waiting. What am I doing? Oh, there's another plus quest. A vain pursuit. I'm actually just gonna spend 100 gil. No! God, I almost used a ticket for 100 freaking gil. I still have all 3. I have not fallen victim to clicking yes stupidly so far. It could certainly happen, knowing me. Right. Here's Magnus, still at the grave of his wife and or child? I'm not sure. Cutscene. Please talk, so I don't have to. They're not gonna, are they? What? Oh, it's you. If you come to complain about the trolley, you'll find no sympathy from me. I told you before it won't run, and you wouldn't listen. Oh, but it will, now that we have this. And Thancred holds out something. Your name is engraved on it, along with your son's. It was a gift from your wife, Magnus. From Agna, sorry. He gets up, reaches for it, takes it, looks at it. No, she couldn't have. Agna. He looks down. 2, 3. Back up. Holds it out again. Take it. Do with it what you will. Thancred does. Are you certain? It would delay our plans, but... I said take it. It was you who found it. You who needs it. Looking at that stone, all I can see is... He turns away, sits back down at the grave. Please, just leave me be. I hope you'll be there when the Talos stirs to life. I'm sure she'd want you to see it. Would you do the honors of delivering this to J? Says Thancred, holding it out to me. I nod, reach out, take it. Cutscene over. Oh, Magnus, I'm sorry, dude. Right, J. We're in front of the Talos, not decommissioned, but stagnant. Thou art returned, and with Leonine, it would seem. As promised, the Talos hath been made ready to receive its heart, thanks in no small part to Jarek, Thafi, and Menphilia. At last we shall return time to the timeless, the sentinel of stone, that we may press on towards a Nabatharang. Hand over the Leonine. Very good. Now, let us begin. We have a cutscene starting. J is in front of the Talos, the big stone golem, doing his ministration.
Preparations for the enchantment are complete. When the heart hath been suffused with a sufficient quantity of ether, the golem should be restored to life.
All right then. Whenever you're ready.
Says Thafi, or Thaf. J nods to him, turns back to the golem. I'm assuming he's about to... He closes his eyes, opens them, holds out a palm. The golem starts to glow with like light blue energy, like a light blue cloud around him. The eyes light up white, The head is up. The body is up. Fists on ground, stands on 2 legs, and is fully up.
It's working! It's working!
Says Staffy. Magnus sees this from a little ways away and comes slowly walking toward everyone.
Magnus!
The golem is just like up, kind of like a little shaken, shakes here and there, but seems fine for the most part. Like weird little bounces, but fine.
You left me for this? This wretched heap of stone and rubble?
Oh my dude, I'm sorry. He drops his bottle. He walks closer and closer to the golem. All the way up to it, in fact. Puts his head against a leg and...
This worthless pile of earth? And yet... I can't.
He had one like feeble punch into the thigh of it. Not really intending to do harm. Everyone is just looking on. Minfilia bows her head a little bit. And then looks over to... Well, she jogs away to the right. Erlange looks on. Cutscene goes black. We see Minfilia sitting on a plateau of some sort. Hands on her knees. Erlange walks up to her.
What troubleth thee, child?
I shouldn't be here. I don't deserve to be. I don't deserve any of the things you've done for me. I'm just a burden, helpless and hopeless. If tomorrow came and I was gone, it would be better for everyone. Thancred most of all. He'll never admit it, but I can see it in his eyes. I wish he'd just say it. Just say that he hates me. That he wishes I was dead so that she could return.
He puts a hand... Well...
None of this is thy doing, child.
It looks like he was about to put a hand on her head, but seems to have his hand hovering for some reason. Or maybe it's just weird. I have no idea what's actually happening, but it looks like his hand is hovering.
'Twas I who set the oracle on her path unto the first. I who condemned you all to suffer these torments. 'Tis my sin alone, and one that will haunt me unto my dying day. Yet I dare not dwell over long on my many regrets, for the world is a tapestry of fates, interwoven and inseparable. And we who strive to better it cannot choose but make difficult decisions. For naught of worth was ever achieved without sacrifice. And thus must man ever struggle to weigh life against loss.
She looks up at him.
The one for whom thou mournest beareth no grudge. Were she here, she would not suffer thee to languish in sorrow. She would tell thee to seek thine own path, thine own purpose. It is a truth which I myself was slow to learn. Yet a truth it remaineth. Thou needst but have faith, and all will be well.
I'm gonna just go with that he is patting her head, or like slowly stroking like the top of her hair backwards, as you know, would follow the grain. But it looks like it's hovering still. It's really weird. Thancred and myself are seeing this, by the way. We're very nearby. My options are go to her or have you no words for her. Go to her.
Not today.
Oh, thank her. As soon as possible, you should let her know that her existence is good. Even if, meanwhile, in the Crystarium, as the cutscene faded to black and now is at the Crystarium in the Ocular, the Exarch is actually watching over this. Sees the golem brought to life. Sees Urian J and Magnus. And Emmett Selk has walked into the Ocular. A little bit hunched.
To what do I owe the pleasure that is your extended stay?
Oh, to the tediousness of our hero's present endeavors. That and the insufferable abundance of light in Armorang. I should be glad to keep my distance. Oh, I'm rather fond of sleep, you know. It's a wonderful way to pass the time. Not that my compeers will agree, mind you. Always on the move, the lot of them. Like La Hebrea, constantly jumping from vessel to vessel. Such fire, such determination. So much passion, fleeting and forgotten. Come to think of it, Exarch, I don't believe I've ever seen you retire to your chambers for so much as 40 winks. However do you keep your eyes from closing? The cold shoulder. You wound me, sir. Always so guarded in our every interaction. Interactions you curiously refrain from sharing with the Scions and their champion.
Oh?
And risk souring your budding relationship? I think not. Much as I dislike you, there are more useful targets for her energies. And I am not in the habit of pointing her at my enemies like a weapon.
Is that right? Fond of her, are you? You continue to fascinate me, Exarch. But tell me, who are you?
I am also curious, but...
The once great nation whose ingenuity gave birth to this tower was shaped by my hand. As such, I know full well the wonders it can facilitate, and those it cannot.
Huh. That's news to me.
There is nothing in these walls which could have aided you in summoning our dear friend across time and space.
Mm-hmm.
Much less in possession of her mortal flesh. Not even I could have performed such a feat.
Okay. So, is the Exarch a primal? A powerful primal?
I see. You had a hand in Alag as well.
The Exarch turns to him.
You would know what I am?
Yes?
I am the adjudicator of the sacred history with which you dared trifle.
I'm trying to figure out what that means.
I am keeper of this tower's boundless wisdom. The wisdom of ages without age, of everywhere and nowhere. The great work of those who tamed the wings of time and grasped the nature of the rift.
Oh, okay.
'Tis a boon born of sacrifices yet unmade. The parting gift of brave heroes who will one day give their lives for a brighter future.
So you
I
exist.
will not see their hopes and dreams squandered. The history which led us here will be unwritten. I promise you that.
So you exist outside of time? There are people on Reddit who claim that the reveal that happens here regarding the Exarch is
Well, it seems we're both eager to fulfill our duties then.
entirely predictable. I happen to be one of the stupid ones, I guess. I'm curious, but I suppose I am unable to put certain things together as others might be.
On that much, we are in agreement.
The Exarch turns back to the portal, giving him a vision of what we are doing with the golem, the Talos. Alright, Hooligan J, let's turn this in, yo. Mine apologies for the delay. Minfilia and I had a private matter to discuss. Which bringeth me to the question, how didst thou find Thancred during your search? I explain. He spoke of Minfilia, of his own accord. I see. 'Tis well that he did, and with such candor. I attempted to broach the subject before. My intention was to ensure no words remained unspoken between them, lest tragedy intercede. A regret I myself know all too well. Alas, in the end he refused to heed my counsel. A time will come when they must face the reality of their circumstances, but I have faith that all will be well in time. Now, let us not tarry any longer. The Talos and Nabatharang await. We get experience points and less than 1,000 gil. I'm gonna have a plus quest that's probably gonna have an ether current. Cool. All right. Last video of the night for sure. I'm probably still gonna get some experience points on like doing probably a story dungeon and then like a 50, 60, 70 dungeon leveling, whatever. Just to make the most use of my time. The sponsor and non-sponsor for this video is Sparkling Ice, 12-pack, 17-ounce bottles, no sugar, great flavors. I get the strawberry lemonade. I have not tried even any of the others because why would I when I found strawberry lemonade to be so delicious? If you like any of the other flavors that are offered, you can always purchase one at a grocery store. I'm sure your grocery stores around you will have maybe like 4 to 10 flavors. I actually had a problem finding the strawberry lemonade at the Fred Meyer in the town where my parents live. Wait, no, sorry. No, I found it at Fred Meyer, but I could not find it at Winco. Winco, in the town where my parents live, doesn't have this flavor, even though it's fucking strawberry lemonade, which seems like it should be a super common flavor. So I either had to go to Fred Meyer or order this online. And then when I came back to Nashville from visiting my parents for a week, I just like continued buying it on Amazon because the price is very good in my opinion. But I think that if you purchase any of the flavors after clicking the link in my description, I might get a cut. If not, it's still fine. I hope that everybody who listens to these ads and looks at the links, if you find something that you want to purchase, don't worry if it benefits me. I just hope that you enjoy it. I don't think that I'll probably ever make any money from this Amazon affiliate program. It's because all I do is recommend things that I purchase and I enjoy. But hey, if other people can enjoy the things that I enjoy, awesome. I like that. I will see you guys next time. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good night.